This morning we're at the UC Berkeley Botanical Gardens, and it is a gorgeous place. So many beautiful plants. It's so well tended and so well marked. All of the plants have names, even the tiniest ones, and they have little signifiers on them. Really, really wonderful. But the thing that I wanted to show you as we begin our journey here in the Botanic Gardens is this amazing plant. This plant is called white trumpet, but it's really a pitcher plant, P-I-T-C-H-E-R, meaning that the blooms are like a pitcher that hold something, hold liquid, and it is a carnivorous plant. So the blooms actually are little pitchers waiting for insects to come. Let's see if we can see inside one of them. I don't see any bugs, but it's extraordinary looking, it's beautiful, and it's so unusual. Here we have aquatic plants in this beautiful little water feature here. There's an umbrella plant, and here we have parrot's feathers and a cattail, and over here something called round leaf toothchip, but a beautiful flowing water fountain as well. But don't be impressed, I'm reading the names off the signs. Here's a desert section that looks like it might have lots of cacti and succulents. Good gracious. I want you to see this hill here. It is just filled with signs. All of the different kinds of little cacti are all beautifully marked. Wow, super impressive. A lot of this is Echinopsis, Copana. A lot of fun things. Here's one called pearl fruit. And this really, really big cactus that has the little pears on it. This is called a beaver tail cactus. Look at those red fruits. Okay, this is my favorite so far. Look at the symmetry on these beautiful agaves. They're so large. Gorgeous. Look at this one. Wow. And here in the middle of the Botanic Gardens is this beautiful little green space where children are playing. People are having some lunch. It's beautiful. Well, this is how I'm feeling right about now. Here's a garden, like a vegetable garden, crops of the world. Let's see, what's here? Even though it's fall, I know there's some interesting things. Here's some chili peppers with the little chilies. Hello, little chilies. There's, let's see, what else? Here's a scarlet runner bean. Looks like could be in good shape. Let's see. Well, look who's here. We have the plant that I just harvested in my garden. This is the Amaranthus. It's a beautiful red, isn't it? When there's so many of them together here. Let's see, what else? Look at him. This is what happened in my garden. They flew all over. There's a prickly pear. Here's some kale and some chard, it looks like. But look at this unusual plant. There's some chamomile over here that is growing sideways. There's his little root. And look at him. He's happy as a clam, but just completely flat on his back. This is so interesting. This lettuce is sativa, but it looks like it's going to seed. Look at how tall it is. Wow, you could eat all those leaves, but at the top you can see that it's bolting. Nonetheless, very impressive lettuce with lots of its lettuce friends over here. Here's a nice bunch of carrots in a barrel. This is very inspirational for those of you that want to do veg in the garden, but want to do grow bags or pots. Look at all those lovely carrots. Here's some gooseberry like up at the mountains. Look at them. They're not as prickly as the ones up in the mountains. And here's a tomato like in my garden, still producing. Still has a lot of little green tomatoes on it. Here's a plant from Chile. It's called Genera Tinktora. But I've never seen such large leaves in my life. Let me just show you. So my hand is here, and that's how big the leaf is. I mean, it's probably, what, maybe at least 4 feet across. Maybe. Here's my gorgeous daughter, Jackie. And guess who's underneath? The little peanut Abigail, who, of course, had to be held because she did not want to stroll in the garden. But this leaf is so enormous, I wanted to show you Jackie and the baby next to it. So Jackie's wandering around the garden holding baby Abby.